Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jonathan and today we'll be talking about a training mission I did a couple days ago. This is the first part of the mission. We were packaging the patients and getting kind of used to the equipment that they had there, and it should be pretty standard, so it was pretty straightforward. This was the ground transportation mission, and we loaded up the patients in an ambulance, and then we went to fly around a little bit. We loaded up the ambulance, and then we loaded up the C-130, which was pretty packed. You know, we had the CCATT people in there, a couple of little masters, and all the equipment. Once we loaded up the patients and everything, we took off, and it was pretty turbulent. So bring a barf bag because it was pretty bad. We had flight maneuvers, and then we were getting a check ride, so there were additional maneuvers, and it was pretty turbulent. So there's a C-130 there. Then after that, we did a night mission the next day. We had a couple patients that were point of contact, so we went to stabilize them. We were working as a team, and we went back and forth between the patients. They were a nurse, a doctor, and there were 2 RTs this night. So we had the cadres watching and kind of giving us feedback, and we had the 2 patients, and we were just working as a team. Like I said, it was pretty good to learn, to experience that. And then after that, we had to package them up for the plane that was arriving, so it was going to take us. Once we had the patients packaged, we started getting everything ready and our bags ready, making sure everything was there was no trash left around or anything like that, so that way the enemy couldn't find us. And we were just kind of stabilizing as much as we could before the plane arrived, and we got to do a couple procedures before and kind of just get through the bags and look at the different equipments and different procedures that we could have done there. So the plane arrived, and this night we were gonna have some PJs jumping off the plane. So we were kind of tight on space. We had the PJs, our gear, our patients, and also our cadres with us. So we loaded up the plane, we strapped down the patients to the floor, and we took off. We had everything tied down to the floor, making sure nothing flew off or anything like that, and making sure we're doing the appropriate procedures for the patients, you know, during takeoff, landing, and doing all the phases of flight. So as you can see here, everything was pretty tight, and if you have more patients, you know, you kind of be in between everyone there, so you gotta be mindful of where your things are and where you're placing things, because you have to give enough space for you to walk and get to the patients if you need to. So we had the PJs jumping off. That was a cool experience, and we also had some other ones that jumped a little bit higher, so we just had to stay strapped down until they finished their procedures. And then after that, we did our simulations, so we kind of did a couple. We were kind of tight on time, and then after that, we got ready to land. And thank you for the Arizona team that invited us over and did their training for us, and it was a great experience. We'll see you on the next one.